guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
We sold our house and we are traveling across the country with our kids.
My name's Goose and this is Maverick. Come join us.
So can I just say how ridiculous it is to me how many shades of white there are? I was at the hardware store and there was like 12 different shades of white just in this one section alone. It's crazy. All right, Mommy, what paint sample do you like best? Delicate white, purity, gypsum, and atrium white.
So we are doing our first big renovation of the fifth wheel. We are going to try and maybe brighten their room up a little bit because I love like dark neutral colors. However, I also like to have a little bit of brightness, and I feel like this is a lot of dark because we've got dark wood, dark hues, I guess you could say, in the texture on the walls. We've got a dark couch, so it's just kind of trying to think of ways to brighten it up in here. So we've discussed a lot of ideas, and I've got a lot of ideas going through my head. I mean, we've discussed getting rid of this. We've discussed, you know, making actual bunk beds. We've discussed so many things. However, what we've kind of decided is plausible for now and will work for us is turning Goose's bed into Maverick's bed. And we'll do that by making a gate that goes, I don't know how big it's going to be.
50 inches wide.
Going to be 50 inches wide. And then part of it, so this would be where Maverick is going to sleep. And then this other part is going to be storage. And then Goose is going to transfer down here where we will make this into her bed, helping us to get rid of this.
So the kids can actually have room to play.
And use it the way it's supposed to. I have talked about possibly getting rid of some of the cupboards. I know a lot of you are like, oh, what are you thinking? But I've got ideas, and
it's never good when she's got ideas.
Whatever.
Anytime she says, I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime, I know.
So I think what we've kind of decided on right now is we are gonna paint this entire slide. So all the wood on the slide will be painted, and all the new stuff we add in for the top bunk for Maverick will be painted whatever white she decides on over here.
One of the things that we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do and think about is, it's not just, you know, oh, well, let's make everything bright. The walls themselves, while it's not always my favorite, it's a neutral color. So if we ever do decide to resell, which I don't know if we ever will.
And it also hides a lot of dirt.
Yeah, that's true. It hides a Apollo icky.
And kid grime.
But it's neutral, and I like the neutral because I can kind of work around that.
So I think once you walk in and all this around here is white, and then it's got this big white thing going across here, that it'll feel way brighter.
Yeah, well, brightening things up also makes it feel bigger.
True.
I am getting ready for a mommy date, and I'm super excited.
With Miss Christie.
We are in Las Vegas, baby. What better place to see the greatest showman than Las Vegas? When I had Goose, I noticed that my skin kind of changed a little bit, and then it somewhat went back to where it was, but then I had Maverick, and it has changed a lot. Now, I know that part of it is because I am getting older. I am in my 30s, and so I know that my skin will be changing, and because of that, the makeup that I used to wear just doesn't really work anymore. So if you are out there and you know of amazing makeup that does wonders, stays, lasts, whatever, let me know. Preferably like easy to come by makeup, because since we're not always sure where we're gonna be, I'm not always sure where to send everything. So today I'm trying Revlon. For those of you who have no interest in makeup, I am so sorry. This whole makeup, get ready, woohoo thing is now over. So I will hand you back to James so you can see the work that he is going to be doing, which I'm excited about.
55. Right?
How long is it?
9:55.
9:50. It is Oh, see, that's confusing because it goes from 9.5 to 8 feet, but that would be a 9.6. So what is 9.6?
916.
Is 96.
90. It's 96 foot.
96 inches long, and it's 8 feet long. Do you want to measure how wide it is for me? Because I need to measure exactly how wide it is. That's what we're looking at, the top number. So it's 3.5 inches wide, just like a 2x4. 2x4s aren't actually 2x4. They're actually 1.5 by 3.5. Yesterday, I went and picked up this lumber at the nearest hardware store, as well as the hardware that I'm going to need. So we've got our 2 handles for the gate. We've got our locks, so we can deadbolt our child in their cage, and black hinges, and our wood screws that should be the correct length to go through these 4x1s. And when they say 4x1s, it's actually 3/4 by 3.5. So if you are doing construction, make sure you don't actually go by what the wood is. Know that it's actually smaller than what they say it is usually. Anyways, but these are nice, smooth wood, so even when they're not painted, we don't really have to worry about this one getting slivers. But we are going to end up painting these the same white color that she decides to paint all the other accent wood in that room. But I am missing one very important thing. I have a cordless drill, I've got all the tools and everything I need here, except a circular saw or a table saw or something to cut with. So thankfully, while we're here in Vegas, we're gonna head over to the Hangouts while Ashley and Christy are out doing their little mommy date thing. I am gonna be borrowing Mr. Aaron's circular saw, cutting all this to size, and hopefully getting all of the cutting done, so that way when I come back here, we can just drill it into place and be good to go. Bye, Mommy. Have fun on your mommy date.
I'm gonna go with your mommy out and about. Can I have a hug?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No! So I actually had to do my math, and I figured out exactly how many pieces I need and exactly what length they should all be. Usually I cut a piece, make sure it fits, and put it in there. Then I cut another piece, but I actually had to plan it all out, figure out exactly what I got. So I think I'm ready to go. Now we just need to cut some pieces, and we should be done. Pretty much it. I got my 24-inch pieces for the vertical slats, my horizontal slats right there, and I think we should be good to go, yeah, Goose?
Yep.
Now, of course, that's if I only measured correctly. If I measured wrong, I'm gonna be doing a lot of cutting by hand, because I do have a saw back at the trailer, but it's a hand saw, so hopefully I measured correctly. Goose has volunteered to help me do some sweeping. Thank you, kid, it's looking good. Getting all that sawdust in a pile. And then once we're done cleaning, what are we gonna go do?
We're
going on an adventure!
We call it Rainbow Island.
Wait, what?
We call it Rainbow Island.
Why do you call it Rainbow Island?
Because it has rainbows in it.
Oh.
And we also call it Rainbow Land.
Say what?
When you go across that huge bump, you turn rainbow.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's finish sweeping, then we can go on a rainbow adventure.
All right, guys, we are headed on our mommy date. Yeah. Oh, both. Wee-hoo! Yeah. We gotta make it there, guys. I don't even know. Anyway, so we are headed out. We are going to see The Greatest Showman. So excited! And then we're gonna get dinner, possibly some dessert, and just see where the night takes us.
We both got ready for this.
I know, we both actually shaved our legs. That's probably too much information. Never mind, don't put that in.
He's totally gonna put that in. He's gonna put that in.
The girls are with the dads. Lord, help keep them safe. And both of us talk to our husbands about the safety of our children. Isn't it funny? You do that with babysitters, but then we also kind of do the rundown of okay, remember. I'm not sure why I feel the need. I know that he can do it. I don't know. Anyway, we're headed out. I can't remember the last time that I have gone to a movie without James. And I can't remember the last time that I have been without my children. So this is a little weird. Don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'll get your mind off of it.
It's crazy.
Not in like a creepy way. You know what I mean.
I mean, we did shave our legs,
Well.
so there's that.
Apparently we are on a treasure hunt, a top secret treasure hunt, where mailboxes have portals to secret worlds or something. Sounds like Chronicles of Narnia to me, only with a post office, but I didn't come up with it.
Okay, now.
Alright, what'd you find?
We found this one. Now we just need this one and this one.
Okay, what does it say though?
We need to find a secret code. Whoever finds the most, whoever finishes this thing will be the lord of the treasure hunt necklace.
Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. The imagination, I love it. Kind of jealous. Like, I wish I had that kind of imagination these days. I feel like I'd become old and I don't have that like creative random mindset. Boom, boom, look at that. You are so ready to ride your dirt bike without training wheels.
We need to go over there. I know where we have to go. Come on.
I did that just for you. That one was just, I made that up right then.
That's shocking. You just made that up? I got this giant drink to share, and then I think I had like 3 sips of it, and she had none. And I'm used to sharing with James, which is like I have a couple sips and then he drinks the rest. So when we got out of the theater and I had I was about to say buttload, but that's not a word we use here. When I had a lot of soda left, I was shocked.
You're basically saying that I'm a better date, right?
Oh, she shared the popcorn wheel. She held the popcorn the entire time.
Stamina.
Oh, stamina.
Alright guys, step 1 is done. Ooh, it's echoey in here. We've got August's bedding and pillows and blankets and all that have been nicely shoved into the bathtub here. Man, she's got a lot of stuffed animals. Anyways, I'm gonna start getting the frame of the wall up, and fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. So I might have made some minor mistakes yesterday when cutting over at the Hangouts house. So I'm having to use my hacksaw to cut wood. Luckily it's thin wood, it's only 3.5 by 1, so it goes pretty quickly, but not ideal. All right, there is gate number 2. Gate number 1's already done up here. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous when I forgot about the fact that the doors had to open when I did my measurements. But I think we've made the adjustments and hopefully it'll turn out all right.
You want to tell them what we're doing?
We're doing a rock.
Okay, let's go hide it maybe behind by the tree. Okay, so we are spot 19, right by the tree.
Let's see who finds it.
Hello.
Which do you like better, the hinge like this or with the small one showing? Alright guys, not only have we finished the top part, I've also added this board back in, so now it's a continuous clean surface. But Goose has now made her bed all her own. What do you think?
Good.
You like it?
Really nice.
Super duper comfy? She's got her own little light down here. And we ended up keeping the back of this thing, but since we were able to disconnect it, it actually scoots back about 1 foot, which means we no longer have the storage behind it, but because we have the storage up here, which is kind of out of the way, Goose now has a much wider bed And we can still use it as a couch if we need to, which is awesome. Plus, for resale, it doesn't hurt to have all the parts to put it back how it's supposed to be, so I'm really excited about that. So now all that's left to do is all the wood here, the dark wood as well as the new wood.
Needs to get painted.
Exactly, it's all gonna get painted white, and it should be super clean and much brighter and more functional, so I'm really excited. And on top of all this, we no longer need a giant pack and play taking up the whole entire floor here, so the kids have all this space on the floor to play around. It's awesome. I am very excited about it. And this project didn't take that long. Granted, I know compared to some RV remodels, this is like nothing, but I'm really excited with this like one-day project and how well it turned out, and I think how much it's gonna help us functionally and just aesthetically. I'm really excited about it. So we actually put up this height chart thing like a month ago when we put up the E and the S here on the wall for decorations, but we never measured how tall they were. So we're gonna go ahead and measure Goose and see how she's measuring up. Sit straight up. Here we go. Boom, right there. 45 inches. All right, Mav, your turn. Ready? Stand up. Feet straight. Feet straight.
Okay, but
And okay, go ahead and move her. Good job. Just
she is 28 tall.
just under.
Should we mark them, or you think we'll know who they are?
I think we might know. I am stoked with the way this remodel turned out, you guys. Let me know down below, what did you think of the remodel? And also, have you done any remodels to your trailer? And until next time, guys, remember, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure, so make some memories.